So here I am, sitting in my room, thinking about what kind of new production I could make, but nothing comes by my mind. Maybe I should make some shout-outs. I could think about Quola, he's a cool dude. And of course Stacey Morgan, he's a really nice man as well. He's really making lots of buttons and it costs him a lot of money. And there's Bowser, the guy is fine as well. We we lost track, but sometimes in the near future we'll be doing something together. It will work out eventually. Yeah, time is something of essence. Time is something we now do have, and yet still, time is still a thing. Time flies by. Isn't it funny, didn't you hear it yet? Every streamer, every YouTuber, every person who does comedy shows and now do it from home, whoever is doing it from home always starts with, in these strange times. Well, it ain't so strange, right? It's something we've done to ourselves, I think. I think we are the sole reason for this all to happen, to be honest. I find the human species something remarkably unique. It has the ability not to be very destructive for the environment or for certain other species, but it's also very destructive towards its own species. We have no compassion, yet we go watch movies written with a story about one saving the world or one person who discovers a way that capitalism is not the way and rich should give to the poor, yet they get richer. It's all ironic, to be honest. We go watch romantic movies about great love story, yet divorces are at an all-time high. We all want children, yet we create a world which is on a destructive path. I'm gonna be straight here, I'm gonna be real honest. I hate air traveling. I hate planes. I do not hate them, I think they're beneficial, but I find it very egocentric of people to, they work a whole year and they definitely need to be at least once a year on a plane for a destination to be there for 10 days of pleasure. Yet you realize how much pollution they have provided for just their own pleasure. I know many people will be angry for me saying this, but you're being selfish. If you fly a lot, you've destroyed a lot. I could give you numbers. I'm gonna give you some. Did you know, for example, that one round-trip flight between New York and California, that you've generated about 20% of greenhouse gases that your car emits over an entire year? Just for that personal pleasure, because you've earned it. In 2017, about 20,000 planes were constantly in the air. They were being used. By 2040, there should be 50,000 planes in the air. I think we should consider starting and trying to live a bit more locally. The world is a huge place and I want to do a lot in my life as well, but it's not because I always wanted to fly a jet, I actually have to do it. It's not because I always dreamed about going to the Grand Canyon, I actually have to realize that dream. I know people always, that's the reason why we go to work, right? To live that dream. But I think if that dream means destroying the dream for many others to come, I'm not into that. I'm different, and I think many of you are as well. I do not really buy the fact that if people would realize this, they would continue doing it. It's because we all got caught into that certain drive, that motion where I think we've all been indoctrinated, to be honest. We people in the West, I don't think we're really that far better than other countries when it comes to indoctrination. Sure, we have better laws and we have more rights, definitely, and I would never trade places, but on the other hand, we also kind of live in an illusion. We're like modern slaves. We're promised something and we just abide. Economy, it always ran. Even during wars, that ran even more. But this time, this virus, it took the world by surprise. What surprises me even more, because we all knew it. We all saw it coming. And now we're paying the price. So Human race it's at its knees for this virus, and economy worldwide stopped. This is the first time, this is an exclusive moment, and I do hope that the world will change, because we saw pollution in China completely vanished. Water starting to become crystal clear again. It's amazing what we could achieve in such a small amount of time. I really do hope that we, as one species united, will change the world forever. But clearly this dream I have is an illusion, because, well, we all saw the results. During these times I heard the most amazing things. Hey, did you know how many people are killed with car accidents?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. Administration data shows 37,461 people were killed in 34,436 motor vehicle crashes.
Okay, thank you, Google. These are facts as well, I know, but you cannot eradicate those facts with other facts. I mean, it doesn't mean because there were so many rapes in the country that I can just go rape one and just say, hey, there were so many more. What's the difference? That's just plain bullshit. One of the most horrible things I had to bear hearing was the fact that many people were actually more worried about the stock market and the investments into that. Of course, hey, Wall Street, when that goes down, that kills people as well. Fuck that. Just for once, be a bit sensitive about this. I mean, many people are just dying. Extra. All over all those other unnecessary debts we have every year. How is it that when it comes to war, people can extort lots of money into it, but when it comes to health, well, that's not really necessary until, well, shit hits the fan, and well, shit did hit the fan, and I do hope it might wanna change us all. Like, when are they gonna install lots of more satellites and telescopes for those dangerous asteroids that are hiding in shadows? Well, it's not necessary, I guess, until it's too late. But that's a disaster for another time.